Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to those of you at home. My name is Andrew North. I'm joined at the podium by Mr. Sam Walmsley. It has just tickled past 3 o'clock, scheduling time to get underway with our Tuesday afternoon in-rooms virtual auctions, and certainly we wish you all the very, very best with your divine deliberations and considerations here this afternoon. Just 2 properties up for your buying consideration today. Both properties have, ladies and gentlemen, had offers brought to them by their agents to their owners that our owners have deemed at an acceptable level. So I'm only going to take you through the rules once to save Sam a little bit of work here today. But say, ladies and gentlemen, in both cases we are selling the property to whoever is the highest bidder, whose bid we choose to accept. Sam and I will nominate the incremental sums at which we move forward. We do, of course, have the right to refuse any of your bids. We don't usually do that. And as long as you're placing your bids on a cash and unconditional basis, we will more than likely accept your bids here this afternoon. Everyone is bidding via the telephone. And right now, if you are thinking to yourself, gosh, I should be on the phone to somebody, you need to ring the listing agent straight away, and we'll see if we can help you in that regard. But certainly, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a whole lot of telephone bidding authorities signed, and as part of participation, you do need to have registered in this interest. Now, our owners with both auctions, well, they have relinquished their rights to engage in vendor bidding. There will be no bids placed for our seller. Essentially what that means, properties, well, they're on the market right from word go. We're required to make some really quick but good life-changing decisions for the future. If we have a disputed bid, usually Sam and I, we take the first bid that we see. So we want you to bid calmly, but nice and quickly as well. And of course, you're doing that via your Harcourts representative that you're on the phone to right now. If you are the successful purchaser, we've got a 4 or 5 second delay at home, so we will give you plenty of time to make sure that we've got your instructions. But essentially, the auctioneer will count it down, call it down 3 times, and then when the hammer does come down like so, the property is sold and we cannot reopen proceedings. So really, really important that you want to be the new owner. The bid is with you at that particular moment in time. If it is, job well done. I want you to pat yourself on the back at home, and then by your bidding actions, you are agreeing to let the auctioneer sign the documentation on your behalf. When we sign it on your behalf, you are agreeing to pay a deposit. Standard contract calls for 10% unless you've arranged something different via our owners with our sellers prior to the auction starting. And then, of course, you are agreeing to settle as per the specific terms of each contract. So, ladies and gentlemen, with all of that in mind, I bring you to the attention of our first offering at number 4, Park Ave, Northcote. Maria Stevens from our Devonport office. She's the lady that's presented the offer to our owners that they've deemed at an acceptable level. Settlement date lands on the 9th of October 2020. The property, while it's commonly referred to as number 4 Park Avenue, it is more formally described as being an estate and freehold. Some 610 square metres of land, virtually flat, which is important because it is residential house and apartment zoning as per the LIM, and certainly if you're heading down that development path, this could be a strategic ownership opportunity that we give for you right in the centre of the North Shore, close to motorways, very, very convenient strategic location. But equally so, if you look at the property, it's been described as cute as a button, winner for the beginner, honey for the money, all of those wonderful real estate cliches that jump into our head. I'm told that the roofing was done approximately 5 years ago. We've got insulation if you're heading down an investment path. And again, if you're heading for a starter, this is going to work really, really well for you. I love the fact that you've got that underlying insurance policy and the value of the land. And it's one of those properties that you could do with it what my wife says I do really well, absolutely nothing. Just hold it for a long, long time, do nothing with it, and it will continue to work and work for you. So we offer you charm, we offer you character, we offer a really neat lifestyle moving forward, and no surprises that one of you couldn't wait till the scheduled date. So I'm going to announce, ladies and gentlemen, the starting offer. It's acceptable at 1,175, 1,175. We are on the market and we are selling it away. My hammer is up, ladies and gentlemen, at 1,175. I let a whole lot of people have some conversations now. Does somebody maybe take me to 1,180 or more?
10,000.
$10,000 on top now, 1,185, and off we go now. At 1,185, does my starter respond to
1195?
1,195 is the bid now. You started the 10s clear. Are we going to 205 now? At 1,195.
1.2.
1.2 with the third face in the race at $1.2 million.
And 10.
1,210 at 1,210. I was about to say Johnny Cooney comes in with all his experience, but he's pipped straight away at $1,210,000 there. John, you know what you're doing. Tell them to put another 5 on top at 15, or
20.
Or 20's even better. There's the old pro at work at 1,220 now. 30 it is now. 1,230 they say. 1,230. Back with my starter and I sell. First time the call now at 1,230 to go now, and 250, 1,250 with 20 on top. 4 now competing,
And
10 at 60. It was a nice play, and I love what you do. Just do it again at 1,260. I sell it away.
Okay, thanks.
First time the call now, 65 at 1,265. 3 strategies in play at the moment. Let's see who does it. And 10 at 75 now. 1, 2 and 75. Maybe 1.3, Johnny's where you should be directing them at 1,200,000 and 75. But I chip away in 5s. You know I will. All day long. First time. Second time at 1,275.
80.
280. Sticks with the 5s at 1,280. It might be a good play.
And 5.
And 5 at 85 now. You started them. Can't blame them for taking up the queue now. At 1,285 the bid now. 90 is next without a second thought. I would have thought that makes sense, but it's your money. Do we put it here in Northcote now? At 1,285, I sell it away. First time.
1,290.
1,290 is too good to lose for 5, they tell me now. I agree. 1,295 it is now. They agree as well. 1,295. You just got to say to them, Johnny, it's not your fault they've got good taste and somebody else likes it as well. It's good stuff, it's good real estate. But at $1.3 million, shall we find out whether that is their psychological barrier? At 1,295, I'm selling it away. Take a deep breath, smile and bid. It is only money, and of course those interest rates helping us to achieve our real estate desires and goals. What was the call, Johnny? At 1,295. First time.
96.
1,296 was less than I was asking for, more than I had, so I take the single all day long. Down to the singles, down to the ones. 1.3 million, and now you pop your 1 on top at 1,301. We're done. You sure?
No, I've got 1.3.
We've got 1.3. It is bid against you, but tell them they're doing really, really well. And you can always change your mind in my auction room. No downsides, only upsides, I reckon, if you do. At 1,301. Do we do it together? Do we have one last push? You done? Tell them I appreciate their bidding, and they've got 3 chances to change their mind. First one now gone. Joe, are you guys out? At $1.3 million, the bid is with the back of the room with you, Maria, confirming. Second time at $1.3 million. Do they want to try $500, John? Just in case 1.3 was their limit.
Do you want to do that? 500.
Third time.
$500.
$500 covers my fee at 1.3 and $500. Too cheap at home, you say? I agree, but it's okay. I'll do the same for you when you want to sell too. At 1.3 and $500.
1,305.
1,305. They put up 4.5 now. At 1,305, and John, they said no to me before and they changed their mind. They can do it again. I happily put another $500 on top if they'd like me to do so on their behalf. At 1.305 though.
That's 1,300,000.
Definite. It's a definite no this time.
Yeah.
It was just a pretend one before, a real one.
Thank you.
Then at 1,305,
Thank you very much.
first,
Same one.
second, third time, calling it away. I sell it. If I see no better offer, it goes at 1,305. It is Sold Maria, congratulations, well bid, well bought. Congratulate your purchasers, they did a sterling job. We're just going to mute, pause for one quick second, get the room set up, and Sam will be with you really quickly to take you through our second and final lot. Thank you.
Hello, thank you for your patience. A change in the property, a change in the voice. I take your attention to our second lot of today, being 2A Carlisle Road and of course Browns Bay. This property being proudly brought to the market by Wan Lee Sung and her team. They'll provide you the various documentation information, which is what I refer to now. It is, as I said, 2A Carlisle Road in Browns Bay. More formally described as a stratum in freehold. So you also acknowledge receipt of our Form 18 pre-contract disclosure statement. It is Unit Accessory A, Unit A and Accessory Unit 1. Deposit plan number 81661. All the parcel of land contained and described in Volume 38B, Folio 991 of the North Auckland Land Registry. The settlement date is set for Friday the 30th of October 2020. You've seen how it was done on the last one. This will be done under the same terms and conditions. I'll be announcing to you a pre-auction offer. Our owners have deemed an offer at an acceptable level. We announce to you the acceptable offer. We give you some time to take it in, and then you place a bid in excess of that offer. And if you do that, we will indeed commence with an auction. No surprise, this one hasn't gone the distance. Brick, concrete block on the bottom. What's there not to like? And I've been told that brick and concrete block, well, it's been tried, tested and perfected for some 7,000 years. Now, I'm not saying this home will still be standing for another 7,000 years. That's a long time for me to be held accountable. But reassuring to know this building method perfected over 7 millennia. We've got 4 big bedrooms, all with wardrobes. We've got a stunning view out over Browns Bay, the valley, even with a peep of Rangitoto and the sea. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been looking to get into the bays, if you've been looking for a 4-bedroom home, this one is ready to move in if you bid and buy today. I wish you all the very best of luck. I announce to you the level of that acceptable offer. I couldn't believe it either. It is $902,000. 902 the money, and at 902 we are on the market. We sell away at $902,000. I give you some time to take it in. What a lot of home for the money. 4 bedrooms. Look at your rental return. Makes sense all day long. At $902,000, where do we go from here? I take a bid on top, perhaps straight away to $905,000. Or at 902, I simply call it 3 simple times, and it will be sold at that number. 902 on the market, we sell at 902. Looking for a bid on top, we'll even take $1,000 to 903. Could be the best 1,000 you've ever spent, but willing to bid if you want to buy at $902,000. One more, why not at 903? There we go, auction alive and well at 903 the bid. I take a single from you around the room, of course I do, to 904, more if you prefer. But at $903,000, one bid seldom buys, what do we say? To 903,000 and at 904. For the bid now, 5 is next. Surely at 904,000 on my right. 904, looking for one to go, taking to 905 at 904, 3 simple times I call. First time at 904, twice the money at $904,000 with Sunny and her buyer. Third, final time at 904,000. 905 surely. $904,000 with our original offer at 904 and at 5 the bid here at 905. At 905. 904 and a half. Okay, $904,500. I take the 500, puts close to the front door than anyone else at this stage. At 904 and a half, I take the same over here, and at $905,000 at 905. At 905 at Wanley, tell your buyer I'm happy to chip away on these $500 lots. I'm sure our owner will take it all day long. At $905,000, looking for another 5 to go. First time at 905,000, twice the money at 905. Third time, I called away at $905,000. What do we say, Wanley? Another $500 surely? 906 I would prefer. At $905,000. 500, okay, it makes it simple and easy for them to bid back though, keep that in mind. At 905 and a half. At 905.5 and at 906 the bid, at 906. 6 and a half is it? Or do we go back into ones to 907? Or do we go straight to 910 and show them who's boss? At $906,000, I'm taking $500 bids at this stage. If we follow the pattern, another one on top takes us to 906 and a half. But at $906,000, 4 bedrooms, the community that Browns Bay provides, $906,000. First time I call it 906, twice the money at 906,000. Third, final time at 906. In or out, need to know.
You have to say 500 more.
500 at 906 the 5. 906 500, 906 5, and at 907. 907, these 500s don't seem to be working. Yes, there is the bid, but just as easy for your competition. At 907,000, she reaffirms her position at 907. Is it 7.5? Or straight to 910? At $907,000, I assure you not overpaying in the area, a 4-bedroom home, what a buy would be at 907. Currently Sunny's buyer at 907. First time I call at 907. 2 in the race at this stage, twice at 907,000. Another 5, okay, 97 and a half. 907 and a half at 908. 908 the bid, is it half again to 908 and a half? But at $908,000, 3 simple times. First time at 908. Twice the money at $908,000. Third final time at $908,000 the bid. You're absolutely sure, silent and finished at 908. Permission to sell. I know you've enjoyed working with Wanley and her team, but at some point you've got to let go. At $908,000, it will be sold if I see no better bid or offer. First, second, third, and final time at $908,000. It goes. Are you absolutely sure? Permission to sell. Going to you. What a sunny it is. Sold. Well bid, well bought. Congratulations to our victor. Congratulations to our sellers today. If you need your property sold, come see the team at Harcourts, and we look forward to seeing you back here. Thursday night will be our next time here. Thursday at 6:30. Thank you very much. Have a great day.